If Earth had two suns, every single thing you know about life, time, seasons, and survival would be completely and violently different. Right now, you wake up, the sun rises, the sun sets clean, simple, predictable. But imagine opening your eyes to two blazing fireballs hanging in the sky. Your shadow splits in two directions. Sunset takes 3 hours. And some nights, there is no night at all. Let's talk about what would actually happen scientifically, terrifyingly, and beautifully. First, the orbit problem. Earth doesn't just float randomly in space. It follows a precise, almost perfectly circular path around our sun. Add a second sun, and that path gets destroyed. Two stars gravitationally pull on Earth from different angles, and suddenly our orbit becomes chaotic, sometimes dragging us closer to one star, sometimes flinging us outward into the freezing void. Scientists call this a three-body problem. And here's the terrifying truth. It has no clean mathematical solution. Earth's path becomes unpredictable. Seasons wouldn't just change, they'd go completely insane. You could have a summer that lasts 40 years, followed by an ice age that wipes out everything. But, and this is a massive but, if the two suns were far enough apart in what's called a binary star system, Earth could actually find a stable orbit around both of them together. Think Tatooine from Star Wars. That's not just fiction. Astronomers have already discovered real planets orbiting binary stars. Kepler 16b is a real world with two suns. It actually exists. So, this isn't impossible, it's already happening somewhere in the galaxy. Now let's talk about what your sky would look like. If both stars were similar in size to our sun, the sky during the day would be almost blinding. Two sources of light mean shadows pointing in opposite directions, a phenomenon called binary shadowing. If you stood outside, you'd have two shadows stretched behind you like a dark X on the ground. Artists and architects would have to redesign everything from scratch buildings, windows, even the way we measure time. Speaking of time, how would you even track a day? Right now, one day equals one rotation of Earth relative to the sun. With two suns moving across the sky at different speeds, depending on their orbital dance, timekeeping would become a nightmare. Ancient civilizations would have developed completely different calendars. Mathematics, astronomy, navigation, all of it would look alien compared to what we have today. Now here's where it gets really wild. What about nights? If the two stars were positioned just right, there could be regions on Earth that never experience true darkness. Both suns tag team, the sky one sets, the other rises minutes later. No stars visible, no deep dark sky. And that means no ancient astronomy. No one staring up at the stars wondering what's out there. No Galileo. No Newton calculating gravity from a dark sky full of mystery. Human curiosity itself might have developed in a completely different direction. Civilization as you know it possibly never happens. But let's say darkness does exist. What about life? Here's the stunning part. Life on Earth is shockingly adaptable. We have creatures living in boiling volcanic vents at the bottom of the ocean. We have bacteria surviving in nuclear reactors. Life finds a way. Under two suns, plants would likely evolve darker, almost black leaves to absorb light from multiple angles rather than getting burned out. The food chain would be restructured from the ground up. Animals might evolve multiple sets of eyes with different light filters. The entire ecosystem unrecognizable. And then there's the radiation problem. Our single sun already bathes us in ultraviolet radiation, that's why sunscreen exists. Two suns means double the UV bombardment. Earth's ozone layer, which already took billions of years to form, would be under siege from two directions. Without massive atmospheric adaptation, complex life as we know it might not survive on the surface at all. Life might move underground or into the oceans permanently. Here's the most mind-bending thought of all every human who has ever lived, every philosopher, scientist, artist, and child who looked up at the sky and felt wonder they did it under one sun. That single yellow star shaped our myths, our religions, our calendars, our biology, our emotions. Remove that and replace it with two? You don't just change the planet. You change what it means to be human. There are over 85 billion stars in our galaxy alone. More than half of them exist in binary systems, two stars locked in a gravitational dance together. That means the universe is filled with worlds right now, potentially orbiting two suns, with life forms we cannot even begin to imagine, looking up at their double sunset, wondering if they're alone. And somewhere out there, maybe one of them is asking the exact same question about us. If that just broke your brain a little good, smash that like button, subscribe to Stellar Bright Zone, and hit the bell so you never miss a video that makes the universe feel this insane. Drop in the comments, would you want to live on a planet with two suns? Let's go.